camera shy. Hey YouTube, what's up? If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you enjoyed the video. If this is not your first time, I love you even more because you came back. Today I was thinking that I would do a video that's more informational instead of like just talking over my workout or just putting a song behind my workout. So I am going to title this video 5 Big Realizations That I've Come to Since I Started to Work Out. We're just gonna go through it and I'm just gonna talk and you guys are gonna learn some things. Get all like intelligent and stuff. Okay? Okay. Number 1. You must eat a lot more than you think in order to gain muscle. So when I first started out working out, like, I'm not counting this time, but when I used to work out in like high school or like the very beginning of college, I didn't know what I was doing, and I would just kind of go to the gym and pick machines that were empty at the time or like do whatever I felt like doing and go into the gym without a plan. And then throughout my day, I would just eat anything I wanted, but I would never track it. And then like once I got into college, I think I started using MyFitnessPal. But again, I didn't really know what macros I should be reaching, and I was kind of just doing it haphazardly, I guess. But now I realize that you have to eat like literally so much. It's actually so much harder than you think to eat the correct amount of protein, carbs, and fat ratios if you're not tracking it. So I used to eat probably like, I don't know, maybe less than 1,000 calories some days. And how am I ever supposed to gain some biceps if I'm not eating enough to fuel them? So I was introduced to If It Fits Your Macros, which is super helpful. So now I eat about, I think I'm at like 2,300 calories a day, which is really hard for me to eat that much. But when I do, that's when I see the results and that's when I see those gains coming in. Don't be afraid to eat too much. And it's super fun when you're on a bulk and you get to eat kind of whatever you want.
If it fits your macros.
My number 2 realization is that it's really hard to get enough carbs in throughout the day. It's pretty easy to reach your protein goal, for me at least, because I'm taking protein shakes and they're delicious. And if you eat like chicken all the time, which I do, you pretty much reach your protein goal every day. But carbs I always struggle with. I have to eat so many carbs in order to reach my goal. And fat, if you're like not tracking, your fat is like through the roof and you don't even realize. So you gotta kind of be careful. But when you do get those ratios right, everything is happy and all your muscles come in really nice. And yay, gains. Number 3 is that my favorite exercises had totally changed since when I first started out. First of all, my workout split used to be terrible. I used to literally think that I only had time for 2 days at the gym. Yeah, I said it. 2 days out of the week at the gym. But now I'm going 4, sometimes 5 if I'm feeling a little ambitious. But I definitely always make that 4 days a week. I used to be obsessed with legs. And yeah, I love booty exercises, but I don't love squats because now I'm trying to lift a lot heavier things. And when I'm doing heavy squats, sometimes I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up and end up like laying on the floor of the gym like, that ain't cute, girl, but that's okay. Now I've learned to appreciate some of the more alpha exercises like bicep curls. I love overhead tricep extensions. That just makes me feel like, got those muscles. Get it, girl. Delt. I love like shoulder press. Not that I don't treat lower body with extra love, because I do. but leg day just kills me lately. It's good because I've been changing up my workouts more. I've been on this Jamie Easton program from bodybuilding.com, and I think it changes like every 2 weeks what you're doing, so it keeps things fresh. I still love me some glute exercises, don't get me wrong, but I don't really feel like throwing up every day at the gym. Just kidding, I never did that. Number 4 is something near and dear to my heart because this is something that gets me down in the dumps quite often since I started working out. And once you get yourself in the mindset that you turn it around and turn it into a positive, then you're going to be much happier with yourself and you're going to love yourself in every single stage of working out. Number 4 is do not compare yourself to others. So I have a big problem with this because I follow so many girls on Instagram that I look up to a lot. And sometimes I'm like, my butt doesn't look like Nikki Blackketer's butt. Nikki Blackketer started working out, I don't know, like years ago. And I just started like 8 or 9 months ago. You can't compare your day 1 to someone else's year 3. You just can't. And you have to let yourself know that progress takes time. You're not going to go to the gym and do an awesome back and bicep day and all of a sudden be Matt Ogus. So like Kyle introduced me to Matt Ogus. And if you guys know Matt Ogus, he has the delts of like a gym god. Never seen anyone else with delts like that in my whole life. And one time he posted something that was like, if you want shoulders like me, do this exercise. And I was like, cool, like, I'll try this exercise. And then it said like, for 10 years straight, increasing weight every single day for the rest of your life, basically. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. You do you. Let them do them. I love that I have girls that I can look up to, but I'm not going to compare my body to theirs because everybody's different and you have to learn to love yourself in your own skin. And that's about it, right? So in summary, it takes a lot of time to make progress, but you're doing a lot better than you think, and don't be down on yourself because fitness is bae. Number 5 is I realize that I lack motivation a lot to go to the gym. You're not always going to feel gung-ho about going in and doing your squats after you had an 8-hour workday. For me, that's my biggest issue. I'm like, I'm tired, or like, The Bachelor's on tonight. Like, I have to stay home and watch it. First of all, record that. Watch it later without the commercials. That's the best. Second of all, you have to realize what your end goals are and think about, is not going to the gym today going to help myself reach that goal? If the answer is no, which it's always going to be, go to the gym. Sometimes when I'm not motivated, just go on Instagram and you see like that girl with the body that you totally want and you're like, now I have to go because I want to look like her. And not going to the gym is what your rest days are for. I don't work out 7 days a week, so I have 3 whole days a week that I get to relax. So if it's that day of the week where I have to go to the gym, you know I'm going to get my butt up and go. In summary, always go to the gym. But don't let it get in the way of your personal life. Don't ditch your friends and family because you have to go to the gym. Your friends and family won't always be there. The gym will. Alright, here's a bonus one. Probably the biggest realization out of all of these things is that this girl's obsessed with workout clothes. I have a problem with buying workout clothes, especially Gymshark and like TJ Maxx. But like Gymshark though, yeah. I'm obsessed. I always text my boyfriend, I'm like, you're gonna hate me. And he's like, oh no, like I already know, because he already knows that I bought a new cute like Gymshark tank. Oh well, right? Can't have enough pairs of those leggings. If you like this video, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. Also, in the comments below, tell me some things that you guys have learned since you started working out. I would love to hear from you guys. Also, let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions of videos that I should make next. I would love it. I love the feedback. Let me know. Thanks. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.